loves motivational quotes, don't they? Sometimes it feels like that quote was written just for me and just for that moment. And sometimes the quote sounded nice, but I realized the message isn't necessarily for me at this time. But always they make me think. So this week, our top 10 list is our favorite motivational quotes on attitude. Now, I have credited who said each quote, and I hope that my Google searches were correct. Be sure to share your favorite quote in the comments below so that we can continue to build our list for those days when we just need that little boost. Now, for those of you who know me, you know that I love Maya Angelou. So when Jen Benedict from Waterloo, Ontario shared her favorite quote, which just happened to be from Maya Angelou, I knew that I was going to love it too. Maya Angelou said, "If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. No more complaining about a situation." Now we have an order from Maya Angelou to do something about it. Stephanie Richards from Renton, Washington shared her favorite quote, which came from the movie Shawshank Redemption. "Get busy living or get busy dying," which was said by Andy Dufresne, who was played by Tim Robbins, and the book and the screenplay was written by Stephen King. Number 3 comes from Kathy Fogel from Kitchener, Ontario, who shares a fellow motivational speaker quote. The famous Les Brown said, "Shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll land among the stars." And I know that that quote has motivated me many times, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. Aim big. Diane Richards from New York City brings us to number 4. Sunshine is delicious. Rain is refreshing. Wind braces us up. Snow is exhilarating. There is really no such thing as bad weather, only different kinds of good weather. By John Ruskin. Now, if you're suffering under that heat umbrella, which is breaking heat records across Canada and the Pacific Northwest this week, then look at the sun and recognize it's just a different kind of weather. It happens to be the kind of weather that I love, so I need to keep this quote handy for when it's freezing cold, which I don't love, and I want to call it bad weather. It's just a different kind of good weather. Vancouver, British Columbia, and Dawn Becker brings us to number 5. John Burroughs said, "Leap and the net will appear." Are you willing to leap? Do you trust that the net will appear? I do. Elizabeth Blanchard from Princeton, New Jersey shared her favorite quote from Herb Keller, who is the founder of Southwest Airlines. Herb said, "Attitude is everything. Hire for attitude, train for skills." Now, I believe that to be entirely true. You can't fake a good attitude for very long. I can always teach you skills, but a bad attitude always shines through. Number 7 is from Brenda Henao from Happy Valley, Oregon. And doesn't just her town make you feel so much better? Happy Valley. I'd love to live in Happy Valley. Brenda is a self-proclaimed quote collector, so she sent me a few. Actually, many of you sent me quite a few, which was really nice. One of Brenda's favorites is, "A man is no happier than he thinks himself," which is a French proverb and not attributed to a single person. Now, how true is that? Some people are so happy, yet from the outside, they appear to have nothing. And yet we see other people who appear to have everything from the outside and yet are not happy. Happiness comes from the inside. Ann Dalkey from Wausau, Wisconsin forwarded an oldie but a goodie. This quote from Mahatma Gandhi will never get old and stale. He says, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." We should all do the same. Number 9 is from Carrie Wonders from Carmel, Indiana. Carrie's favorite quote on attitude is from the title of a book by John Maxwell. "Some days you win, some days you learn. If I'm lucky, I learn." And I'm hoping you're having a lucky day too. And our final quote is from Tina Short from Ottawa, Ontario. Tina shares that her favorite quote is, "If it is to be, it is up to me." This quote is attributed to William H. Johnson, although I did see a couple of other names attached to it. Either way, I think I know that it is up to me. So, what a great motivational list we have this week. We had many more contenders, lots of great quotes sent in, and it was hard to narrow it down for just 10. So, if yours didn't make it or you think of one that should be on the list, go down to the comments below and add it so that our list can be growing every day. Keep your attitude positive this week.